and we are going to get this thing going here in a little under 5 minutes. We're just working out a few kinks, and then we will be ready to roll. And we'll be right back. And we are just about a minute away from kickoff in the last non-district game for your Mustangs here at Henry Winston Stadium. Friendswood, of course, coming in 1-1, playing the Ball High Tornadoes, who coming in undefeated at 2-0. I am Kirk Lowe, joined as always by my broadcast partner, Coach Joshua Fritz. Coach, it's Friday night. Where else would you rather be?
Nowhere. It's a good little two-game homestand. We get a little week off next week with a bye week and then come back again to get that third game in a row. And it's interesting to look at the stats, Kurt, for Friendswood this year. Pretty balanced attack. The yards total average per game are 309. Passing is 155. Running is 154.
That is interesting.
Pretty balanced as the Mustangs have started out this season at 1-1.
Well, we will be joined here in a little bit from our on-field specialist, Jacob Ridge. We also have a guest spotter in the booth tonight, Coach Trey Davis. Trey, if you recognize that last name, it's because Landon Davis got about a pick a game last year, it seemed like, and had just a great season. And now Trey, with Landon off playing college lacrosse, needs something to do on a Friday night, so he's here with us, going to help us with these old eyes, and his the same age eyes are going to help us out here. So I don't know how that's going to go, but we'll
6 is better than 4, right?
Absolutely.
There we go.
For sure. And, of course, again, You wouldn't be hearing us if it wasn't for the simple genius of Cam to my left here. Cam, great job. Appreciate you. Never a doubt. Job, would you agree with that?
I would never a doubt at all. And looking back at the schedule for G-Ball there this year, the first game they handled Manville 54-26. And then last week they got a hold of Texas City, beat them 27-0.
Well, and for ball, of course, the whole season it's all about one player, Jonah Williams.
Yep.
Already committed to UT, been looked at since he was a freshman, two-sport athlete. Well, two-sport at UT. He plays multiple sports here at Galveston Ball. But when I talked to the head coach, Coach Sheldon Bennite, before the ball game this evening, they know they're not a one-man team, Coach. And what they did to Manville that first game, that ought to prove it to you right there.
Yeah, absolutely. They got to have more weapons than that. But by no means are we advocating gambling, but I'm going to set the over and under at 3. If we can keep him less than 3 touchdowns, I think Friendswood has a pretty good chance. He gets 4 or 5, it's going to be hard for us to keep up.
Well, and the thing about him is, of course, is that he has so many opportunities to score.
Correct.
It's not just on offense.
That's true.
He'll return the kicks, return the punts. Obviously, defense, we've seen what he can do when he gets a pick. So the experts at Dave Campbell's have us losing by 15 tonight. Same ones that have us losing by 30 to Fort Bend Marshall. I don't know if it's the same ones or those guys got fired. I'm not sure, but either way, they were off on that one. Galveston Ball did win the toss. They will defer to the second half, so we will get to see Friendswood come out, and our first look at these new color iterations, if you will. And I don't know a better way to say it. They're very Duke blue.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And they kind of have the Colts double stripes on the sleeves.
Yes.
It's a good look, Friendswood going all blue to really stick to their hometown colors.
And Ball High, and they got their Mardi Gras colors. They got their purple, their gold, their white. We are just underway, and here we go. Opening kick. Little poocher down the 25-yard line, return to the 30. Woo, brought down immediately about the 33 is where Friendswood will start, and Friendswood will start again, just like last week. Jeffrey Randall at quarterback in place of the injured Mikey Butler. Talking to Coach before the game, believe Butler will be back, they believe, for the first district game. Of course, as you said, 2 weeks from tonight. But they're going to go with Randall, who got obviously a ton of playing time last week.
Yeah, and they really pounded the ball into Walker Winters, too, who had a good game last week. And the O-line, we talked about them several times, has played really well this year. That's what we want to do, hopefully, with the offense, is get some sustained drives and eat some of that clock up.
Ball is placed at the 34-yard line, right high. Here we go. First play is brought down, nowhere to run on that left side. And it was Trip Bateman off the first play as Winters coming in off that kick return. Walker Winters is in the ball game now for play number 2. Friendswood moving left to right. Ball high in a fourth. Well, that little 3-4 look that time. Oh, pass out and caught. Incomplete. Winters got rocked. Number 33 that time. We'll get that. That was Robert Brock who brought the heat. Just a little screen pass out there for Winters. Brock read it, never a doubt in his mind, and blew that play up. Winters never had a chance to get that ball. It's going to bring him a 3rd down and 10 now for your Mustangs. Bateman back in the ball game. Twins right side, single receiver left. And we are going to have a
little false start on the
Mustangs. Got a false start.
Yeah.
Got a little jumper right there, so it's going to be a 3rd and 15 now. Mustangs started this drive on the 34, got nothing on the first run, got nothing on the incomplete pass, and now it's 3rd and 15. Just underway here in the first quarter, first drive of the ball game for your Mustangs. And Galveston Ball, again, Coach Bennite said, it's not a one-man team. They're showing it for the first little bit of the game. Trip Bateman, nice little runner on the right side, got back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to be it. It's going to bring up a punting situation now, 4th and 10 for the Mustangs. We'll see who comes in to do the punting duty.
Looks like it's number 12. Is that
Wilson?
Rody Wilson, yep.
So does our kicking duties for Friendswood. Now, this is what you got to be careful. You got 2 backs back here. One of them is number 0, Jonah Williams. He's on the left hash. Got another up top on the right. We'll see what Ronan does here. And he kicks it out of bounds at looks like about the 44-yard line or so. Not going to give Williams a chance to return it. I cannot argue with that call.
Yeah, I think limiting his touches is going to be the best thing they can do there for the Mustangs. I want to shout out to Coach Butler already saying, go Mustangs, appreciate him. And I know Mikey's had that high ankle sprain. It takes a little longer to get back from those high ankle sprains than you think. I hate that for him his senior year, but he's in there just on the field, helping call plays, being a leader, doing the best he can. Hopefully he's back with that bye week coming up will help us out, help him get rested.
Ball high comes out. Cotton Barker is the quarterback. They have a Renthus win in the backfield, doubles formation, twins on both sides. Ball's on the left hash right at the 45-yard line. Back to pass, goes up top. Got a man caught at the 40, 35, 30, 25. Brought down to the 20-yard line. And letting you know it's a first down is Juwan Woodbury.
Look like a simple little slant route inside, in there, and he was wide open there. Nice little throw. Quarterback got it, get rid of him plenty of time. Only needed a few seconds of the pocket back there and let it fly.
Ball taking their time getting the play in here. Just underway here, 10:30 in the first quarter. Trip formation right side, single receiver left. Orinthius Wynn is the tailback. Man in motion now. Got handoff to Wynn at the nowhere to go. Guess who? Caleb Allen. First TFL of the ball game this evening, and it won't be the last.
Yeah, Caleb Allen does such a great job, such a hard worker and everything. He comes off that edge. Look like nobody picked him up. I have a hard time believing in the film. They didn't actually say, hey, look out for 49, but they did.
Absolutely.
He went straight in there and made that play.
Second down and 13 now for the Tours. Again, taking their time getting the play in right now. Got to get another doubles formation. Cotton Barker, again, is the quarterback, junior QB. Man in motion, coming around the backside. Now got a trips left. Barker back to pass, looking to set that screen, and overthrew his man, looking for Wynn out of the backfield. Not a very good connection right there. It's going to bring up a third down and 13 for Friendswood. Man, that's a good opportunity. Could have had a pick right there. Had a man in the area.
They did.
Just couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, Colin Ball was in the area there. That would have been nice to pick that off, kind of stifle this drive. Quick shout out again. Miss Donna Nelson is checking us out tonight. Thank you, Miss Nelson. She says she's checking in for some Stang football.
Here we are every Friday night, except for next week. Other than that, every Friday night we will be here.
Except for the last game of the season. It's on a Saturday.
And
programming
of course that one. Yeah, I think we have another Thursday thrown in there.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
So just ignore everything I just said. Whenever we're on the air, listen in. Trips formation right side. Back to pass. Going up top. Got a man. Good night. What a catch. And a touchdown for the Tornadoes. London Dayon went up and got that ball. That was a tough catch. Man on his back. And again, as we said earlier, if anyone thought this was a one-man team, you were sorely mistaken.
Oh, yeah, already involved two of their big receivers, seniors. I'm not sure how tall they are, but from where we're at, pretty tall drink of water. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Great. And again, not only was he tall, but he went up and got that ball for sure.
Extra point for the listen to me, Toros. I still think that's weird.
Extra point is up and good. 7-0 ball high. Speaking of funny, guys, they got their mascot here. I thought it was one of those little push-up ice creams you get at the back of the kid.
Their mascot's a yellow Solo cup, right? I still think it should be the Hurricanes, not the Tornadoes.
Well, when they ask your opinion, we'll make sure we get that in the.
Hey, I give it where you ask for it or not. You know, that's,
no, I know.
So I get paid the big bucks. Give my opinion.
We got the mics, go. Absolutely. And no matter what your mascot is, they're up 7-0 right now on the Mustangs. The Mustangs' first drive went nowhere. Ended up getting actually 0 after the 5-yard loss, the 5-yard gain. Ball high came in right there. Looked good. Again, you're dealing with a team that a lot of hype on one player. I mean, there's more media here tonight to look at one player. Mm-hmm. You know what that does, too, as you know from the other players, is they want to make sure they rise up. Say, hey, don't forget about me. There's a lot of pride in that team.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Everybody wants to get their little piece, as you say. He's already signed, so the rest of them are thinking, where can I go as well? But he does fight over the field, and hopefully we can hold this in as the G-ball is about ready to kick off.
Another poocher again. Winters is going to get to the 24-yard line, gets to the 30, 35. Got to save 40. There you go, baby. 40-yard line on ball high territory goes Walker Winters. Well, you know, you kicked to probably the most prolific offensive player we have.
Right.
That's going to happen sometimes.
That's going to happen. Now, nice return. Set up a little seam out there on the near side. Slid right through there, and he got a little breakaway, so it's a good starting point for the Mustangs.
So ball will be spotted actually on the Tor 39-yard line on the right hash. A BBN kind of right on that right edge. You got a single receiver right side, twins up top. Walker Winters still in the ball game. Jeffrey Randall at quarterback. Handoff Winters. Got the handle. Got about 2 yards on that to the 37-yard line. Mustangs down 7-0 early. 9 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Some of the DBs at Galveston Bar are playing about 7 yards off, and now they're not. I wonder if they're going to change that this next play.
Randall pass. Oh, a little pumper. Got it incomplete. Is that Jerome on that?
Yes, sir.
Jerome, yeah. Should look. You know, in ball, they're just going to run that single safety. Jonah Williams. He's just back there just scouting it out, Coach. And I would be curious to see if Randall does try to test him at all. And I would, you know.
Try to air one out and see what happens, all right?
Now Williams in, a little tighter in here as he's going to come down. You got a different safety up top. Coming in to press Jerome. Now he backs out, back to this normal position. Handoff Winters. Right side, gets to the 35-yard line, so it's just a 1 yard gain. It's going to bring up a third down now and 6. Fourth down and 6 now for the Mustangs. We think that's 4 down territory right here.
Sure, the Mustangs would probably try to get Garrett Mickey involved. He had 3 catches for touchdowns last week, see if they can get him involved, but Williams is definitely playing on his side.
Winters out of the backfield. Randall looking to throw. Randall, that ball is incomplete. Had a hand on it when he was trying to get that ball out, and it is incomplete. And it is another turnover on downs for your Mustangs. So Galveston Ball will get the ball now on their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, I think they're actually trying to go to Mickey on that play on that sideline. Mickey went, said he got held a little bit and may have after the 5 yards, but he took off, and I think they were trying to step up and at least send it out there to him, saying we're not too scared to throw one out and see what happens. Just didn't develop.
Well, Randall just did. I mean, you only have so much time back there. Offensive line did a good job, just couldn't hold it forever, and great coverage that time from the Tors. Now you got Williams into the slot. Got one man out there on him right now, and that's going to be Sindelar. Sindelar's on Jonah Williams, man-to-man. Sindelar's a little bit of a press right here. Handoff Wynn, right side. Still going, got to about the 39-yard line. It's about a 4-yard gain for Renthius Wynn. So 2nd down and 6 now for the Tornadoes. 8:07 left here in the first quarter, just underway here from Henry Winston. Last non-district game for both teams. Ball coming in 2-0. Friendswood at 1-1. Twin formation left side, single receiver right. Got a man caught. 45, 50, still on his feet. Still on his feet down into Friendswood territory. The 45-yard line is London Dayon. Man who caught that touchdown a little bit ago. Does some more damage.
And, they threw that one a little high. I wonder if it's almost intentional. Throw it a little higher than everybody else. They can go up there high and pick it out, so maybe our smaller DBs can't go get it. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but you never know.
Well, you're right, though. When you got the athletes that go up and catch that ball.
Exactly.
So 1st down and 10 now for the Tornadoes. Ball's on the Mustang 48-yard line. Twin formation both sides. Pass, a little slant route caught. Nice, easy pitch and catch down to the 35-yard line. That's going to be caught by Bryce Holmes.
Seemed like the same slant they ran earlier where they got the big gain just on this right near side. They ran a little bubble screen, so the DB had to come up to guard that, and he just slid right behind him.
1st and 10 now. Ball high on the 35-yard line. Chip formation right side, single receiver left. Snap back, here we go. Little pass out, nice and easy again to the 29-yard line. Because it looks like just the cushion the Mustangs are giving them. They're just taking what you're giving.
Yeah, that's, they're not going for the big play right now. Just taking and going little stick, I like to call it, little stick. They go out there, turn around, find the soft spot, turn around, boom, they're getting them there. So see if the defense tries to tighten it up a little bit as the game goes on.
So 2nd and 4 now for the Tornadoes. Another good drive for Ball. Ball's on the right hash at the 29-yard line of Friendswood. So far, ball's been fairly balanced, maybe 60-40 pass run, but have been successful on both. Another pass opportunity here. Slant again. Caught. And I tell you what, Deion's tough to bring down. Another 1st and 10 now inside the red zone to the Mustang 12. And besides the touchdown catch, as far as a Friendswood defender on, they haven't had much defense.
No, not really.
It hasn't been much competition at all on these balls.
Yeah, I guess they're almost feeling like they want to stay behind the play so much so they don't get beat deep. But then they're kind of taking and picking what they can in front. So you got to pick your poison.
So 6:19 left here in the first quarter, and I think we're going to let's see if we can go down to Jacob right now. Jacob, you're probably still walking down the field. Is that correct? And we're just wondering where Jacob is. Jacob's down there somewhere. We're going to get Jacob in here in a little bit. I think he was getting set down there while we have a little timeout on the field. Again, just a reminder, next week we will be off. Friendswood, unfortunately, the district, they have the off week before district starts. And I talked to Coach Johnson about that, which we'll hear at halftime, about that. I guess a lot of coaches, you probably rather have kind of during the season, give yourself a break, but that's not the it's not the way it fell this year.
Not the way it fell, but it may be advantageous for us because Mikey Butler has been out, and that'll give him another week to get rest. So we'll see how that plays out for the season. But it is tough when you have it so early, then you got to have that long stretch. That Mustang injured player is up on his feet, walking off the field. Now back to some live action here.
So twin receivers left side. Little wing this time with the tailback. Single receiver up top. Again, pass just a little stop route. Got about 5 on that. Down to around the 8-yard line. Will Osby in on the tackle. It's going to bring up a second down at about 6.
Yeah, and again, it just looks like the Mustangs are just giving that little bit of cushion, and Galveston ball's going to take whatever they can get out of it. And at some point, if they go short, and we come up, they may end up going over the top. So.
Oh, yeah. Twin formation. Got a single up top. Again, cushion here on the left side. Handoff up the middle. Nowhere's to go that time for Wynn. Maybe, got back to the line of scrimmage. And
that was 97, Jacob Molina Jr. in there making that tackle. Good for him to get in there.
Again, ball taking their time. 5:04 left here in the first quarter. Ball's already up 7-0. Looking to put a second score on the board. Same formation again. Single receiver up top. A lot of cushion on that as well. Win around the left side. Interesting call right there, Kyle. Really thought, 3rd and long, they'd try to pop one of those in the end zone, but they didn't. And Wynn is going to be stopped at the 6-yard line. And I believe we're going to have a field goal situation here as they bring their special teams in. Trying to see what number we have for their kicker. It's Ethan Marinas, Jr. It's going to be about a 23-yard attempt from the left hash.
Yeah, if we could stop this or just only get 3 out of it, I would almost call that a victory for the Mustangs, where that drive started, them picking and choosing as the snap is up and the kick is up. He shanked it. No, he didn't.
Oh, it just went through right there. Let's see, Jacob, can you hear us now?
I can. Can y'all hear me?
Oh, there you are, Jacob.
Beautiful.
Game's been going on for a while. Glad you just showed up finally, but you're here now.
Sorry, better late than never,
Oh, amen to that, man. Well, look, you came in, unfortunately, as we're down. Well, the scoreboard says 84-0. I'm going to say it's 10.
Yeah, I think it's closer to 10. You're right. It's just tough luck for the Mustangs right now. Like you were saying earlier, Coach, the ball receivers they keep getting open underneath because we're trying to take away the long ball, and as soon as Friendswood starts bringing their corners and safeties down to try to cover that underneath, that's when Galveston's going to try to open up the deep pass game. So it's a difficult defensive game being played.
Yeah, no, for sure. And, but after a while, though, you got to think, okay, we've given this up. We see it's not working.
Right.
Let's go the other way, make them throw it up top, and see if you can't get a pick off that. So we will see what happens. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate you. Glad you're here now. 4:02 left here in the first quarter. Ball up 10-0. They are not going to go to Walker Winters. Smart kicker. Oh, no. Caught and then dropped. Went down on a knee to get it. It is going to stay Mustang possession. Thank goodness. And that was Mickey.
Mm-hmm.
One of the most sure-handed
Absolutely.
players we have on the field right there.
He might have been just as surprised as we were that they're going to that side.
Yes, absolutely.
Kind of a pooch kick to give their defenders a chance to get down there.
So 1st and 10 now for the Mustangs. Boy, I'll tell you what, really could use some of the both offensive possessions have really gone nowhere so far this evening for the Mustangs. Need to get something going here. Maybe a little short passing game. Like you said, I know they were trying to get Mickey earlier on the last drive, didn't get it. Winters up the middle, nowhere to go. Brought down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10, and it's been tough sledding up there in front right now for the Mustangs.
Absolutely. Looks like the D-line of G-Ball's getting through there. The O-line needs to pick up a little bit. Yeah, it's been tough sledding, as you said, not really gotten much. And it really shortens the playbook when you're 2nd and 9, 3rd and 8. You know, really have so many plays you can pick.
Ball high just comes up in a 3-4 look. Outside backer, a little pressure here on the left side, which is the same side of BB is on. That's another guy I'd like to see getting involved a little bit. Here's a BB. Handoff Winters. Gets maybe a yard.
I don't know. I think it's back at the line of scrimmage where they're marking it.
They actually marked the first one a little further than I thought he got. So the ball's in the 30. It's going to be 3rd and 8 now.
Yeah, that just does nothing for your playbook when that happens. You're 3rd and 8 and having to go long here. And
so, again,
going 4 wide.
Passing opportunity here for the Mustangs. The BB is out wide this time. You know, I got to think, BB's got a mismatch out there size-wise. I'd like to see him get involved, get a little short pass, get enough for the first down here. And Friendswood's going to figure out what they're going to do. They're going to call their first timeout of the ball game here with 2:45 left. And, Coach, right now, it's just pretty simple. It's been all ball. Ball's had 2 possessions, methodically driven down the field. Pretty much did what they want to. Besides the one play Caleb Allen got in the backfield for the loss, everything else has been positive for ball high for Friendswood. It's just been a grind and 2 possessions and a punt and then a turnover on down. So, right now the game plan for Friendswood's got to be tweaked a little bit because what they're doing is not effective right now against ball high.
Yeah, it is not. Everything that we're trying to do, ball high is either sniffing it out or just beating us to the punch on that. And I'm not sure that the ground and pound that we've done the past couple weeks where we've balanced out our offense is going to help us. May have to air it out a couple times just to see what we can get out of it.
So they're going to come out now in a trips formation. A BB is in there as a left tight end. Single back still, Winters. Fakes to Winters. Pass is caught. Jerami. There you go. Man, got the first down. Got to the 40-yard line. Opens things up a little bit.
There you go. Yep. Just, got to open up a little bit, take a shot, and see what happens. And Jerami, nice catch.
Jonah Williams in on the tackle that time, but Mustangs, more importantly, got the first down. Here we go. Fakes to Winters. That ball is overthrown. Looking for Jackson Lee, I believe, is up top there.
Yeah, number 6. Anytime the ball floats up a little bit, you get a little bit nervous, when it goes a little higher than you want it to. That's usually a sign of disaster.
So 2nd down and 10, though. I like the idea. Try to get out there and, again, keep this defense honest. Ball highs in a little press up top. Twin receivers right side. Looking the side. Got man. Caught Garrett Mickey. Nice little spin. He's going to be low, just about a yard short of the sticks there.
I like it, though. I like it.
3rd down and 1 now. $2:10 left here in the first quarter. Winters, nowhere to go. Brought down from behind by Phoenix Pope.
He got in there quick, didn't he?
Sure did. Came off that right edge and swallowed Winters up from behind. 3rd and 1. There's in a 4th and 3 now.
Mustangs are going to go. They're going to try to do a draw off sides. What are they doing?
Let's see here. Ball's on their own 46. Quick snap. Yep. Went back. Ball didn't even seem phased right there. They do snap the ball. Going for it. Going up top. Going deep. Overthrown.
Did Garrett
and
Mickey
he caught
that?
it. He caught it. Of course he did, because that's Garrett Mickey. That's what he does.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, overthrown for sure.
Yes. 2 guys on him.
Two defenders. Either one of them could have had it. And Mickey said, not today.
Not today, boys. That's a great catch.
1st and 10 now on the 20-yard line. And Winters gets a positive gain of 3. I mean, every game Mickey has a catch that we just go, how in the world?
That one last week where he dove in the end zone, that was unbelievable.
But this one, that was incredible. This right here, it was a magician.
Yes. Yes, for sure. And the crowd's getting into it, and you hear on the crowd mic there. That's what we needed, something to fire up this crowd to get the home team going.
1 minute left here in the first quarter. Mustangs down 10-0. Randall back to pass. Got a man across the middle. Caught. Jerami, 1st and goal at the 2. Nice hand. Great job of Jerami to hang on to the football because he took a shot down there at the 2.
You know, it's a little slant pattern. It's one of those things where you can do it, I can do it too.
Well, you can see Randall's confidence growing, Coach.
Yep.
Every pass right now. Handoff,
Get in
Winters.
there.
The battle touchdown. Your Mustangs with the 6. Walker Winters, nice hole on the left side by that O-line. And what a little sequence of events from the just a magical moment from Mickey to the Jerami slant, and then Walker Winters punching it in. That's exactly the answer the Mustangs needed right there. 6 on the board. Ronan Wilson in for the extra point. 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ball's back, ball's down, kick is up, kick is good. 10-7, ball high.
Great mix of play calling there after
Absolutely.
that timeout. To get that 3rd and 8, really needed that. Mickey getting that one, like you said, and Walker Winters walked in there without even being touched.
He really did. It was a great job of the O-line there. I mean, we give Walker Winters credit, but the O-line is the one that opened that hole up for him. Hey, Jacob, tell me how Garrett Mickey caught that football. I got you, Jake. I got.
There
you go. Okay, go ahead, my friend.
You know, he must be a magician or something. I mean, there was about a 2 window, and it's perfectly. I don't know how he keeps doing it every week.
Nah, it's unbelievable right there, and I know you can hear it a lot better than we can. The crowd seemed to all of a sudden come alive.
Yeah, absolutely. That brought a lot of life to the crowd. Brought a lot of life to the sideline too.
Good.
Great catch, and you know that, like you said, that drive was exactly what the doctor ordered right there.
Absolutely.
Oh,
yeah, no, for sure. Thank you, Jacob. You know, and again, like I said, I think most importantly of all that, besides the points and everything, is the fact that you see Randall all of a sudden a little taller in the pocket, a little more confidence, and man, that's exact. Great timeout, by the way.
Oh,
for
yeah.
the Mustangs. Let's go back to that. Kick is away, and the kick is caught at the 24-yard line. Trying to find some runner on the right side.
Oh, good tackle.
Tripped up.
34. Is that Garrison McElwain?
That is Mr.
It
McElwain.
sure is. That guy did a great job with getting down there, Garrison. He's my 2nd favorite Garrison.
I know. I knew you were. Hey, there it is. I'm glad you said it early, Coach. Get that one out of the way. But no, you're right. Absolutely. And
He did a great job.
speaking of Garrison, Coach, I think you got a little road trip tomorrow. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah. Going to see the kids. Got to go to the Baylor game. And, of course, Tennessee plays tomorrow as well. Good times all around. I like to get a W tonight and 2 tomorrow. That'd make my weekend 3-0.
Oh, man, for sure. Well, the Mustangs, but I'll tell you what, that just brought everybody to life right here. 33 seconds left in the
Brought
first
us
quarter.
to life.
For sure, yeah. Ball high. Ball's on the 25-yard line of Galveston. Going to motion out to a trip to the right side. Nice little screen across the middle. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Oh, man.
Goodbye. And that is a ball high touchdown. Juwan Woodbury. But there is a flag.
It's right in midfield.
I mean, that was simple little route right across the middle, set up nicely. Maybe a hold here.
Block in the back. Could be that. Ooh.
That'd be personal foul for sure. I didn't see the call. I just saw personal foul. But either way, it's against ball. It'd be a 15 yards and a negate. But negate or not, there's some speed out there, Coach.
There's a little bit of speed, yeah. They actually ran a man in motion to the far side of the field, and everybody else flowed. That one guy flowed back towards us.
Yes.
Great misdirection play. Hit him, and he pretty much went untouched. But that personal foul,
Yeah, I didn't see what the personal foul was.
Interesting.
Coach Ben, they're still arguing it. So now it is, though, 1st and 2. We don't get to say that very often. From the 33-yard line, trips formation right side. Going to be a quarterback keeper. Going to get enough for a first down. Nice and easy that time. And that may be the last play here once they get the stick set of the first quarter. Again, Kaiden Barker is the quarterback for Ball High. Ball is on the 37 of Ball. And that will do it for the first quarter. So pretty exciting first quarter for sure for both squads, as the score is Galveston Ball 10 and your Friendswood Mustangs 7. You know, and we talked about before the game, I expect an exciting game. Don't know how high scoring it's going to be, you know, because both defense are strong. But I tell you what, this has got the potential for just having a breakout at any moment.
Oh, yeah, anybody can score like they just had. The penalties in the back did not help Galveston Ball, but I'm okay with that flag.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but it's going to be, like you said, it may come down to Kirk, some special teamish,
yes.
Maybe a pick, fumble, something like that. It's going to set it apart. Just got to play quality defense, and maybe the Mustangs are going to be satisfied with trying to keep them in front the whole game, not let them get the big play. So it's just something I'm sure Coach Griffin's going to be working on with the guys as they're out there. And that's a great play call, as we said, going down for the Mustangs on offense. I like the switching up, the back and forth, run, pass, throw, all that stuff. So we'll just have to see how it shakes out. But it's a good game. It's a good Friday night. Beautiful night, too, by the way. Great crowd. Beautiful Friday.
For sure. No, for sure. And, again, next time we are here at home, again, 2 weeks from tonight, first district ball game in our new district. We've got the LaPorte Bulldogs coming in. LaPorte's always in contention, always a strong team. Be a good first district game for us next week. Excuse me, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, they're the Bull Pups at the junior high level,
yes.
Which I always thought was kind of funny.
Yes, and if you're listening, I'm sorry if that's offensive.
I'm not. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry, but that's not my point.
That's
I'm not
right.
No,
that's right. Little screen.
They did it again.
Same play, but not the same result.
Jacob Molina, 97, was right there saying, "Not today, sir." That was, again, it would look like the same play, but he was standing right in the spot.
So 2nd down now and 13 for the Tornadoes. Just started here the second half. Ball High moving left to right now. Ball is on their own 34-yard line.
I don't see Williams in the game right now.
I don't think he's even been, when he has been in the game on offense, hasn't even been targeted yet.
Yeah, really, has not been targeted as offense.
So ball's going to come out in a twin formation left side. Little wing on the right. Quick pass caught at the 39. Nowhere to go. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be it. That's going to be number 12, London Dayon again. Man caught a touchdown pass earlier.
Nicely played, though, by the Mustang defense.
3rd down and 9 now for the Tornadoes.
Looks like the Mustangs are still doing that 3 down, 4 backers, and, of course, 4 DBs, free safety in a row, which is what they need to have as many guys in the secondary as possible.
Well, they do, and ball just does sneak at Jonah Williams.
Yep.
He just kind of nonchalantly.
He's hard to sneak, though, isn't it?
like no one's going to recognize that. Yeah,
exactly.
He's going to line up in the inside receiver at the trips on the left side. Hasn't been targeted yet, but he's targeted now. Going up top, and that is incomplete. Great coverage that time for the Mustangs. That was number 3. That's going to be Rufino in on that. First target of the game on offense for Jonah Williams, and Rufino was all over that. Great job by Nicholas.
Oh, yeah, and he had help by number 1 out there, too. Good job. Those guys recognized that. And 17, Cameron Rosina was out there, too. So it looks like a punt situation for Galveston Ball, and that is Landon McGuire, I think,
right.
back. Yep, took me a second to see who it is.
So Friendswood's defense now first stop on Galveston Ball. So
it's got to be a confidence builder.
Things are kind of going back on both sides now. So Friendswood will get the ball back just down 3. Ball is going to be snapped from the 38 of Ball High. Got some movement. And we're going to back them up 5, I believe, and they will. So now it'll be a 4th down and about 14. So McGuire right now is set up about his own 35-yard line.
See Jeffrey Randall sitting there kind of talking to Coach Johnson on the sideline. I'm sure they're discussing what they want to do with this next series and how he's feeling. And his confidence, like you said, should be pretty high with a few completions he's had in the last series.
Friendswood was showing pressure. Now they back it off. That's a little worm burner.
Yep.
Hit the 30, down to the 20. Got the right bounce if you're a Tor fan. Down to about the 17-yard line. So the result was there for Galveston ball. So Friendswood, who was set up on the 35, will actually get the ball at their own 17. 10:08 left here in the first half. Galveston ball on top 10-7. Looking forward to seeing this drive from your Mustangs now with a just following that touchdown, a little more confidence. See if that carries over here now to this drive.
Yeah, it'd be nice to eat up about 7-8 minutes on this drive and get a lead and maybe hold them off for the halftime, but we'll see what transpires.
Randall all alone in the backfield, twins both sides. Abibi now motions out to make a trip to the left. Yeah, I think Abibi just kept on going. He motioned to the left and then just took off.
He did. He just took off.
That man is impatient.
Yeah. Maybe the play was coming to him. He was excited.
He just kept on going, man.
Yeah, he did.
So it'll be a 1st and 15 now for your Mustangs. Ball is now going to be at the 12. That's the kind of thing, well, when you have confidence, you got momentum, those things it'll just sap you.
Oh, yeah.
Abibi is now as far away as he can be from the lines on the right side. Twins both sides. Handoff winners. Man, I tell you what, there's nowhere to go. That's just a one-man show up front, though, that time. I didn't get a number. Did you?
17, yes,
okay.
Sir. Looks like Cameron Thomas,
just
linebacker. He just filled that hole, and it was just him and Winters. He took him straight down.
I mean, they're just running a 3-4. You got three down linemen, you know, and they're being handled, but that linebacker's just plugging those gaps so solidly. Williams doesn't go down much by himself. He does that time. Up, little pump, caught. Jackson Lee, that is at the, where are we spotting it? 19-yard line. So gets it a little bit more, well, there's the box on the 20. Okay, about the 20. So about 7 to go now. So more manageable. 3rd and 7 now for your Mustangs. Down 10-7. 9:20 left here in the first half. Now Friends is taking a little bit more time off the clock. Drami's going to go to the right side now. We're going to have a BB in the backfield. Twins right, single receiver left. Left hash. Little draw play. And again, nowhere to go. The run game in between the tackles is non-existent for Friendswood tonight.
And that's been the bread and butter, though, for the season. They've done that many, many times with Bateman and, of course, Winters, and they're just not there tonight. Tried a little draw play, and the Galveston ball didn't fall forward at all. So hate that only took a minute and a half off the clock, and the Mustangs are deep back. Got a punt from about their own, 2-yard line.
Yeah, and you got 2 back here. One of them is Jonah Williams at the 50-yard line.
Yep. We need a boomer right here.
Or an angle out of bounds.
Yeah. That depends on how far the angle is.
Well, no, for sure, for sure.
We don't need to Shankopotamus right here.
And the other return man is Woodbury. He's already had some nice catches on offense, so really talk about pick your poison. And, it's heading out of bounds all right.
Almost hit the stands.
Oh, almost took out one cheerleader, maybe 2. And that net punt, let's see, the ball was snapped from the 16. They're going to – where's the spot? Hold on.
They're putting it at the – I don't think they're sure.
Wait, there's no way they're going to spot – because they spotted that ball at the 43-yard line. Am I seeing –
I mean, our own defense has moved up and at the 20. What? I mean, our own defense is thinking, what are they doing?
Am I in like a twilight zone here? The ball is spotted at the 43. The ball hit the cheerleader at the 30.
Yes.
And it had already been out of bounds. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. And I hate it for Friendswood. I'm all for this.
Right. But like I said, our own defense went and sat and, it started setting up on the 20 at the best, and they put the ball at the 45.
So they're actually going to spot at the 27. Yeah, just a little 20-yard mistake there. Appreciate Mr. Gumbert listening in this evening. And we have some disagreement on some play calls, but, that's going to happen.
Absolutely. I'm sure I have some disagreements on my 7B team as well, and that's okay.
For sure. So ball will set up shop here at the 27-yard line of Friendswood. Handoff up the middle. Nice run that time by Mr. Wynn again. Ball High is able to establish the run game in the middle. Friendswood has not. And again, right now, ball's on top 10-7. But great field position after that punt. And I get the idea of trying to punt away from. But there's got to be maybe another solution possibly because, you get about a 10-yard net punt every time.
Yes,
that's going to be tough.
That is going to be tough sledding, yep.
Quick pass out, caught, little spin move. There he goes, Devon again. London, it's just good hands by all of these ball receivers. And that is London Dayon. Ball's down to the 12-yard line, so 1st and 10 from the 12 in the red zone. Ball can still get a first down here. 7:25 left here in the first half. Ball on top 10-7.
And really, ball's in zero hurry right here. They probably take as much clock as they want. Let that thing run all the way down. There's 25 on the play clock and 7:13 on the game clock.
Jonah Williams not in the ball game right now, and really no reason to be. Coach, these other receivers are doing a heck of a job. Besides incomplete, I don't remember there's no drops.
Yeah, nope, for sure.
Quick pass again. There he is. Oh, now that's tough pass right there. Dayon London just couldn't get it. By the time he turned around, the ball was really on top of him, and that's really not his fault, but had to get the ball out quickly as the pressure from the Mustangs was strong up front now. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 now for the Tornadoes. Clock stop at 6:52.
Yeah, it's kind of behind him a little bit, too. He had to reach back. Not the greatest position there for that, but
same
have
formation.
The Mustang defense hold here.
Same formation. Handoff, Wynn, left side. He's got some room. He can get out there down to the 5-yard line. Little touchdown saving tackle that time. Coach, you get a number on that?
23, it looks like.
See, that was old Carlos Hernandez for the Mustangs. So that's going to bring up now a 3rd down and about 5.
Or it might have been 28. I apologize for that.
Yeah.
Which would have been William Petreco. William, my apologies, sir.
3rd and 4 officially. 6:18 left here in the first half. Got one wide on the right, one wide on the left. Receiver in time on the inside. Going to be a quarterback keeper. That's going to be Jonah Williams back there at quarterback. And not surprisingly, he doesn't go to pass.
Yeah, it was a direct snap to him. Little skip to Malou, and he skipped right in there, barely touched.
And the Ball High Tornadoes get the 6. 16 now to 7. Extra point pending.
Not ideal for the Mustangs now with the 6 minutes to go. They really need to have a drive. I know that sounds pretty obvious, but we need to definitely not do the 3-and-out thing, give them another field position to score here going into halftime. They definitely need to try to get something going, even if they don't even score, just to kill the rest of the clock and not give the offense on Galveston ball another chance.
So extra points up and good. 17-7 now, Ball High. And again, also a reminder that Ball High will get the ball to start the second half. So, yeah, the thing you definitely don't want to do, not only give them the ball now,
right,
in good field position, chance to score, and then get the ball back in the second half that'd be a tough hill to climb right there.
It would be. You get almost it's not insurmountable, but at some point, it's hard to come back from things like that. So,
well, we know Friendswood can drive the ball. They've shown that tonight. The inside run again is just not there.
Yeah, it's not there, and it's when that's a really deep-hearted part of your game that we've seen over the last few games. It's difficult when you can't really get that part of your game going. It makes it hard, especially just on the play calls of what you want to be able to do, and it makes it tough.
No, for sure. 17-7, Ball High. That Ball High brought a nice little crowd this evening here to Friendswood. Friendswood has a nice crowd here lined up, as always, here on a Friday night at Henry Winston. As Coach said earlier, just a beautiful night for football. Great start to the football weekend. If Friendswood can just get back in this game again, was just down 3 a few minutes ago, but then when you put the defense in a position like the offense had to, where you give Ball, a good team, great position, bad things are going to happen. Now Ball is gliding this. See what they're going to do on this kick. Another poocher on the right side, going to be fair caught, and it's dropped, and it is a scrum. I believe Friendswood has it. And then it is going to be Friendswood's ball.
Ooh. That could have been. Ooh.
Yeah, Crow on the recovery. Thank goodness. Heads up right there because you're right, Coach. That would have been almost the same position. Ball had the ball on the last drive when they scored fairly easily. So Friendswood will get the ball here. 6:06 left, down 10. Need to have something. Need to put some positive yards together, run some clock, get down, try to get at least 3 on the board before this first half is up.
Build some confidence going into halftime.
For sure. Bateman motions out. Going to be a keeper this time. Jeffrey Randall trying to find some running room and gets Wallop. Williams comes in there to finish him off. And all that running got him 2 yards. 2 yards, and it's going to be a 2nd down and 8. Just a little quarterback.
Looked like a design play for him.
Quarterback driving.
Yeah.
He hesitated a little bit. Either way, definitely all set up for Randall. Randall back to pass this time, scrambling for his life. He has brought down hard Salaki Jones, senior backer, wrapped him up and put him on his back, and that's going to be a 3rd down and about 16, 17 for the Mustangs, and everything we said we need to see is going the opposite right now for Friendswood. Man, after that score, Friendswood offense has gone
0.
Nothing or negative.
Yes, for sure.
Twist formation left side. Randall back to pass. Looking, got a man caught. Jackson Lee. Going to get about 6 yards short of the first. Nice little catch that time, but way short. Now, question is, what's Friendswood going to do? It's going to be a 4th down and 6. 5 minutes left and counting. 5:04, excuse me. And
looks like they're
going to go for it right here, or at least show, they do have some timeouts. See if they use one right here or not.
They're going to probably let that clock go down as far.
Yep, they are, and there's your timeout. So 4:47 left here in the first half. Mustangs down 17-7. Coach, 4th and 6. The ball's on the 37. That's not optimal field. It's your own 37. It's not optimal field position. The way we've been punting tonight, the net punts, unless you just try to boom one pass, you're going to give up another 10 yards.
Yeah, I'd like to see the stat at halftime. We'll get those from Coach McKeel, too, our running yards and versus passing. Like you said, the inside run just hasn't been there, and it just really negates what you can do on the playbook there.
Right.
The Mustangs are still coming out. Looks like they're still going to go for it here with 4:47 on the clock.
Sure, we got Nicole Rad. Again, thank you for the Rackies checking in. And as always, Mrs. Webster from Fort Worth.
There she is.
There she is, my sister. Always listening in. Big fan up north. 4:47 left here in the 4th. Back to pass, about a man. Just hit and then dropped the ball. Good pressure that time on the backside by Joey Kinsella, the DB.
That looks like that might have been with the first down, though, too.
He definitely had the spot, but it's going to be ball at the 37-yard line with 4:40 left.
I don't think we could have written that up any worse, right?
No, everything we needed. Let's try to get some points. If not, at least run the clock down, and you get about 2 minutes off the clock and give the ball. Tornadoes, great field position, already up 17-7. And the Mustang defense is back on their heels again. Trips formation for the Tornadoes. Single receiver right side, trips left. Wynn still in the backfield. Of course, quarterback still Kyden Barker. Barker back to pass. Going to keep it on his own, scrambling. Got a man caught. He did not cross the line of scrimmage somehow, and the ball was caught at the 25, enough for a Tornado first down. That's going to be Donnie Walker on the reception. Now he's putting down the 26-yard line of Friendswood. Again, Ball looking to add points here and then get the ball back to start the second half. Tell you what, Coach, realistically is this. If Ball finds a way to score here and then gets the ball back in the second half, puts some points on the board, that's a hole that's going to be tough to climb out of. You're a 10-point deficit right now. That would be a 24-point turn. That's going to be tough.
That would be tough.
Got to find a way to stop him here. Win on the outside run. Tripped up and caught, brought down That is number 7 for your Mustangs. That's going to be Mason Sindelar. Caught him from behind. Great tackle because he had some running room ahead of him on that.
He did. Nice pursuit by Mason there. Good job of getting that tackle and doing a little gator roll there to make sure he didn't get out of it. So the clock's running here at 3:37 and ticking. Like you just said, it'd be great the Mustangs to make a hold right here. Got to pin the ears back, so to speak, and really try to not go down another score or two. And
this is a good spot for them right here because, right now this would be a tough, pretty long field goal.
Yep.
2nd and 10. Again, still got 2 downs to go before 4th. Pass out, pass caught. Tell you what, their receivers are doing a great job tonight.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 6-yard gain. Gets to the 19-yard line. Actually give them 7. It'll be a 3rd down and 3 now for the Tornadoes. Now they're in the red zone right at the 19-yard line.
Guess who strolls on the field?
That's funny, Coach. He doesn't hustle, just glides on in like nobody sees him.
Uh-huh.
Can't get past your eyes, though, can he?
He's hard to miss.
He's just over there on the left side, just the sideline, like just hanging out over here. Jonah Williams, single coverage on the left side, trips formation right, but you got Jonah Williams on the left. Will they go to him? They're looking for him. Up top. Ew! Incomplete. Had his legs taken out from underneath him by Ruffino.
Ruffino cheated over to that side. Good job by him when that play's going to bring up the 4th down. So,
boy, and Williams took a shot that time.
Yep.
Nice route. Ruffino had nothing. Wasn't biting on that at all. Just took the legs out from underneath him. It is 4th down and 3. And the Tors will keep their offense on the field. No special teams. This is the spot, right, Coach? Friendswood needs this stop.
Yep.
Down 10, 2:29 left. Find a way to stop him here. Quarterback keep. That's going to be.
That's Williams.
Oh, it's right at the sticks.
It's going to be an important stop.
Oh, I think he got it. Well, let's see. You got to measure this.
Oh, you have to.
No, they're just going to say.
Oh, they didn't.
We don't need a measure. They are going to give the Tors the 1st down. It was close.
Yeah, direct snap to Williams. He just kind of trotted up there and leaned forward to that long, lanky body. He hasn't got that 1st down as the clock's still ticking at 2:15. Man, that was a big 3rd down, wasn't it?
It sure was.
4th down, excuse me.
2 minutes. Ball high again is in no hurry. On their side, they don't want to give Friendswood the ball back either. Let's score with about no time on the clock.
Yeah.
And they get the ball again. And timeout on the field.
And again, shout out to Miss Radke. She says they are our biggest fans, and we need to give Tom Brady some lessons. I'll give him lessons if he gives me some money. What do you think? Is that a fair trade-off?
It's a very fair trade.
I mean,
absolutely.
I'm just it's barter and trade. I show him some things. He pays me a little bit of cash. No, but thank you, Miss Radke. Quinn, great kiddo. They got just Claire Radke played for me back in the junior. Actually, we had a down by 1 game at Bayside, which is always a tough tournament to play in, and we did a full court press. I had Punchard on the ball, and Helen Bird playing defense, and Claire got the steal, and literally she's left-handed, and she went in a right-handed layup with the game on the line. Just a few seconds, goes up, have it on video, and she hits the layup, and we win the ball game. And I always emphasize to my right-handed kids, would they have the gumption to go up totally left-handed in a game situation to win it all, where Claire did it when she's dominant left, went up right. So I always use that as an example of how to use both hands in a game. It was a good time.
Your stories are that Tom Brady can't do that.
I mean, he can't do that. Come on.
He can't have stories like that.
Come on.
Here we go. 1st and 10 now. Ball's on the 16-yard line of Friendswood. Tornadoes with the ball. Tornadoes in control. 17-7. Pass caught out of bounds at the 12, maybe probably the 13. Little quick pass again, and I would like to see Ball's completion percentage tonight, Coach. It's got to be about 75%.
Yeah, I'll get it from Coach McKeel. I'm sure that it's pretty high here. And, of course, they're trying to go out of bounds. They have no time. Have they used 3 timeouts? I didn't think so, but the scoreboard doesn't have them with any left, so maybe that is.
I don't believe that's right. Twin formation right side, single receiver left. 1:52, clock is stopped. Handoff Wynn, trying to find some running room, gets about 2 down to the 11. Make sure you stay with us at halftime. We'll have a little word from Coach Johnson. He and I met yesterday and talked about his game a little bit. We'll also hear from Jacob down with Coach Johnson as well. Boy, Friendswood defense can find a way again, Coach. Just even to keep at a 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would be huge.
Yeah, it would be a win for the defense here, not going down those couple scores.
3rd and about 5. Twin formations right side. Win on the ball. Oh, nowhere to go. Tackle for a loss. Brought down before he could even get to the line of scrimmage.
Caleb Allen was in on that one. Berzina, 17 in on that. Rafino, lots of guys in on that. Lots of caps on the ball. Good job there by the defense.
Big play right there for your Mustangs. So it is a 4th down and 7. Under a minute. Clock's running. We'll see what Coach Benight does here with the Tornadoes. Will he bring in the field goal unit or not?
You get the ball at the start of the second half. What are you doing? You going for it right here, kicking a field goal? Depends on who your kicker is, of course, right?
Well, no, and I mean I'm taking the points. You know, right now it's 10, go up 13, then to get the ball back. But I'd run this clock down like he's doing.
Yep.
Call that timeout. There's 6 on the play clock. Get the field goal, get the points.
So I guess we were right with how many timeouts left. The scoreboard wasn't correct on that. Because that would be what a field goal. I'm trying to look at the yardage right there. That'd be a 13. That'd be about a 23, 30-yard field goal?
Yeah, right about
like
30.
that.
Yeah, ball being on the left side. Yeah, again, with high school, you know, we don't know these kickers. It's just a roll the dice.
Yeah, well, you got to do 10 for the end zone, then about 7 when they put it back there after the snap. So,
yeah.
you know, give or take 30 yards, 29.
And this guy, you know, he may have we've seen high school kickers coach go 50, and we've seen high school kickers, you better be about on the 5-yard line in, or they're not going to kick it. You know?
For sure. And you've got it it's on that left far side hash too. You know, it's not down the middle, so there's all those factors. He may decide to go for it here. We never know.
There will be 25 seconds on the clock when they come back, and here we go. 4th and 7, and I do see the kicker in for ball. Number 80, Ethan Marinas, junior kicker, already made 1 tonight. From a little, I guess about the same distance before. Ball spotted right at the 20. Little right-footed kicker. There we go. Ball is called for. Ball's back. Kick is on its way, and it is just inside the right upright. He pushed it, but had enough room for that left high. So it is now 20-7. And you hate to ever see points, but I'll take the 3 right there for the way that from that last drive, and where this drive was kind of headed for a second.
Yeah, so, from the last 2 series, it could have been even worse. And Mustang's offense just got to get something going at halftime. I'm sure they're going to do nothing special here. Just maybe even take a knee, get this quarter or this half out of the way, get in the locker room, try to figure out what they're going to do on the second half with the offense.
Well, and just to remind you, this game was actually originally played on the Rock.
Yes, sir.
You know, you and I have been down there many times,
oh, yeah.
And I always love that island hospitality. But they're doing some construction work, surprisingly, on the press box. And
I can't wait.
And well, there you go. And so because of that, they couldn't play it. So Friendswood got this 6th home game of the season. Ball didn't mind traveling a bit, and you got a squad like this, I see why. Kickoff down to the 27-yard line, going to be returned to 30, 35, 40, up to the 43-yard line with 17 seconds left.
That was number 2 for Friendswood, Caden Crow on the return. Not a bad little return. I can't imagine Friendswood really do anything crazy right here. Just run the ball a couple times, trying to get to the second half. But
well, what you sure don't want to do, I would think, is try to go too deep here with you got Williams back there at safety. If you've watched anything on his huddle videos, you know he can take it back 100+. So you want to avoid that.
Right.
I'm guessing a winner's run up the middle here.
Yes.
There's a winner's run up the middle.
Actually, is that Bateman, I think,
that is
33?
Bateman. That is a Trip Bateman run up the middle, and that's going to, well, hold your horses. Friendswood Mustang. They're going to call a timeout with 10 seconds left. So we're going to get one more play out of the Mustangs here before the half. Yep, thought they'd run that one and go, and didn't.
Halfback option pass, Statue of Liberty, all in one. We've seen it happen when Boise State did it to OU.
We have seen that. That's correct.
I mean,
I'm not sure we're watching Boise State right here.
I'm just throwing that out there.
No, for sure. Well, we'll see.
Halfback option pass to the hook and ladder. What do you think?
Or a Bateman run. Again, let's see what they do here. Double formation. Mustangs are out. Ball's on the left hash. Ball's on the 46-yard line of Friendswood. Bateman is offset to Randall's left side. Randall, back to pass. He does want something. Got a man that's caught at the.
Oh, and he dropped it.
No, he sure did. Ball was the 43-yard line. Ooh, the ball high tornadoes let him know what a drop is. He's explaining what a drop was. I love it. Well, there you go. One more play now for the Mustangs, so they're not going to go quietly into the night.
So now the halfback option pass, hook and ladder.
Perfect time for it,
right
Coach.
here. I feel it.
Jonah Williams back on his own 30, and a handoff Bateman up the middle. The 50, Bateman padding his stats, and that's going to do it for the first half. Bateman got down to the 49-yard line, and it is 20 for Galveston ball, 7 for your Friendswood Mustangs. We'll go down to Jacob Rich, get a quick word from Coach Johnson before he hits the locker room.
And I did want to.
We got you, Jacob.
Well, I don't think we have it. Are you there, Jacob?
Can you hear me?
We're kind of in and out, but go ahead and let's grab him. We'll see what we can get for you.
All righty.
Yeah, there you are, loud and clear.
He's right in front of you. Go run in. See him? Use that speed, Jacob. Let me see it. There you go.
Which tough time running the ball in the front. That affect your game plan going in.
When you're running the ball, we've had those opportunities. I think it's mainly just cleaning up. We're letting guys off.
Bye-bye, guys. James.
And nothing.
Thank you for your time, Coach.
Well, thank you, Jacob. Well, we'll hear some words from Coach Johnson here at the halftime as well, here from my interview with him yesterday. And we're sorry for some of the technical issues on that too. But the halftime score is ball high 20. Your Mustangs 7. We'll be back here about 25 minutes for the start of the second half. We'll have halftime stats and everything. When we come back, thank y'all for listening. Again, the halftime score is ball high 20. Your Mustangs 7. And welcome back to the MCS Sports Pregame Show. Right now we're joined as always by the head coach of your Friendswood Mustangs, Coach Jordan Johnson. Coach, we our third time to talk this year, and our first time to talk after coming off a win. Coach, a little bit different feel, a little bit different week for you, but hey, congratulations on that win last week.
Yeah, thank you. There were a lot of great things that happened in that game, and in a non-district game, you hope to have examples of both the good and the bad, so you can teach from both angles, and we got that in that game, so we were fortunate for that.
You feel like you saw some, and of course it's a broad question, but progress in some areas from week 1 to week 2?
Oh, yeah. And I've never been a part of a game that was that physically, where we were that physically dominant, and then more specifically that we were that dominant on defense. I don't think they had a first down in the first half. They had 2 the entire game, and I don't think they crossed the 50, if I'm not mistaken. So that's, regardless of what's going on, that's about as dominant as you can be on the side of the ball. So
Absolutely. And we're super. We saw a lot of guys getting the ball in. That's good for you.
always finding a way to build it in the district and also get as many players playing time as possible. It's always nice when you can do that. I love having the players where players will learn all the way up until the player you really need. So that was a very good positive.
For sure. And of course, you guys got one tonight. Last night, district. A little different opponent coming on tonight. A bit more of a buzz coming on.
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement. There's a couple different groups that are covering the game, and there's, I think, just interest throughout the state for the job. It's always fun when it's that way. I know that Galveston is excited to come. We're excited to play a really tough opponent. I think games like this in non-district are ultimately what gets you ready to play your district ball games, so we're looking forward to it.
No, absolutely. And of course, all the hype around one player with guys involved. As coach, football team is not one player.
Sure, and it's good for us to keep in mind when we're game planning that we used to have to have a broad pressure, so we used to have to have kind of a holistic game plan put together regardless of who the opponent is. So that's been something we've been able to practice this week. It's just been putting together a game plan that's going to be good in every way, shape, and form throughout the game.
Because my last question is this, not that you control any of this, but after tonight, bye week, and it's straight district for the rest of the season, do you like the fact you got that break before district, or would you rather have that kind of in the middle somewhere where you kind of take a break where district again? Not that you control any of that, but how's that make you feel?
I think sometimes injuries will always dictate when you think your bye is ideal. And if you're banged up and your bye happens to be that week, then you love the bye as that week. But I think in general, for me, it's I like having the bye later in the season with the thought that you're going to make a run, because if you look at the way the calendar lines up, say that a team goes out and they're able to make a run in the playoffs and their bye happened in week 2 or 3, you can end up playing, say, 13 games in a row with no break. So for me, I like to think about those things. When you're in a team that has the right number of teams in the district, the coaches actually can pick the bye. It goes by vote. So we set the bye right before district. That's what coaches agreed on. And, with the mindset that if you need to get healthy going in the district, you can. And I think that's a solid way to look at it as well. So a lot of different ways to look at it. Everybody has their opinion, and most of the time they're pretty solid.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Coach, either way you look at it, that's your schedule this year. You got a good one coming tomorrow night, and we're looking forward to getting this one going. Coach, thanks for your time as always.
Yeah, thank you for covering us.
You bet. And that's Coach Jordan Johnson of the Friendswood Mustangs. We'll be right back here on the